I'm Donald Margulies. Hi. My association with Drama and Display Service dates back 36 years to the publication of Found a Peanut in 1984. And they've published every one of my plays ever since, most recently, Long Lost. When my friends at DPS asked me to present a selection for their DPS On Air, I thought about what I might contribute. I don't have a lot of suitable monologues for this format, and then I thought of the closing speech from The Model Apartment. And I gravitated toward that piece, I realized, because the actor Mark Blum has been on my mind. Mark was one of the journeyman treasures of New York theater, and he appeared in the 2013 production of that play at Primary Stages. They produced it in 1995 and they revived it in 2013. I'm recording this several weeks into the surreal pandemic lockdown that has put a pause on all of our lives. Sadly, incomprehensibly, Mark lost his. In The Model Apartment, Lola and Max are Holocaust survivors from Brooklyn who retire to Florida, only to find that they've been displaced into the condo development's model apartment because their apartment isn't ready yet. They've fled their chaotic, mentally ill daughter, Debbie, who finds them there. An idealized version of Debbie, Deborah, appears to Max in his dreams, but she doesn't really express herself until the very end of the play, while he sleeps. Instead of my stumbling through a reading of that speech, I asked Diane Davis, who played those roles opposite Mark Blum's Max, to do it for us, and she kindly agreed. So here is Diane Davis as Deborah in the closing moments of The Model Apartment. This is for Mark.
I miss you at Pesach, Tate. Everyone is there but you. We all talk about you, we do. We haven't forgotten. We wonder how you survived. Everyone is very old now, but healthy. Smashed bones are mended, muscles restored, hair has grown in. Nicely thick, shiny hair. And we've all put back the weight we lost, some of us too much. Everyone is dressed in their best, their fanciest clothes reserved for holy days. You should see. We look like ourselves again. A very handsome family. I'm still the youngest, so I get to ask the fair kashas. I let the boy cousins compete for the afikomen. I won't play with them, they're wild. They tease me and run around the living room. They're restless, I know. I am too. But I like to stay with the men. Zadie David and Zadie Shmuel conduct the Seder together and argue about everything. The Seder goes on and on into the night. I'm hungry, so hungry, but I can hardly keep my eyes open. The boys shriek and tug at my hair. Mama and Bubby Sura and Bubby Bessie and Aunt Chaya and Aunt Rivka and Aunt Freda, all the women, they all worry about the food, keeping the food fresh and warm. There's so much food. The kitchen is noisy with women. The dining room is cloudy with smoke and opinions. Just like it used to be when we were all together. No, it's noisier. There are more of us now than there were before. So many of us. It's Pesach all the time, Tate. I can't remember when it wasn't Pesach. I miss you all the time. The men are always arguing, and the feast is always awaiting us in the kitchen, and I'm always hungry. I'm always hungry. And the boys are always running wild. And the arguing in the dining room goes on and on into the night, and I can't keep my eyes open. I've sipped too much wine, and I don't want to go to sleep hungry, but my eyes are closing. They're closing. And I don't want to fall asleep and miss the feast. I don't want to miss the feast.